we're introducing today legislation to repeal in its entirety the Cuba travel ban. This is something that those of us here have worked on for a long time. For myself, it was one of the first pieces of legislation I introduced when I got to the House 15 years ago. Now it's under general license, so a lot of Americans will be able to travel freely to Cuba under this new regulation, but we just believe that those restrictions ought to go completely.
The President suggested in the State of the Union speech, and has opinion changed in the Senate in your own?
Now, there are no guarantees that this will bring democracy next year or the next, but I think it's far more likely to set conditions where democracy will come sooner.
Retributions for all the damage caused during all these years and deliver the...
It's about time we show some reality. Cuba going to change overnight? No. Will we change overnight? No. But will there be more respect for the United States throughout Latin America? Yes.
Senator, question for Senator Durbin.
As a former, we tried it for 50 years. We said if we closed the door on Cuba, Cuba would change. We did not succeed in that policy. It's time for a new policy, a policy that we know is proven to work. Look at what happened when the Soviet Union finally disintegrated. It disintegrated because the Warsaw Pact nations and many Soviet republics took a look outside and said there's a better world to the West. Well, the same is true when it comes to Cuba. We don't have to set out to change Cuba as our #1 reason, but I think we're going to see dramatic change in Cuba if there is more travel, exchange, and business between our two countries.